It's checkup time, Elmo. Why is Elmo going to visit the doctor today? Elmo asked one morning as his mummy buckled the little monster into his car seat. Elmo doesn't feel sick. It's checkup time, Elmo's mummy reminded him. You need a checkup even when you feel well. The doctor makes sure you're growing and staying healthy. She'll check your ears and eyes and listen to your heart too. Elmo touched the fuzzy red fur over his heart. Ooh, Elmo wonders what that sounds like. Today you'll find out, Mummy promised. In the waiting room, Elmo saw a little green monster he knew. Lily, are you here for a checkup too? No, I have a tummy ache, she said in a small voice, watching him play with some paper and crayons. Elmo drew Lily a silly picture to make her smile. Will the doctor help Lily feel better? Elmo asked his mummy. I'm sure she will, Mummy answered. Just then, Nurse Rhonda came in. Elmo liked her braided hair. Rhonda smiled a great big smile when she saw Elmo. Your turn next, Elmo, she said. Later, Elmo followed Rhonda into the examining room. Rhonda smiled. Hop up onto the scales, Elmo, she told him. Let's see how much you've grown. Rhonda was surprised at how much taller Elmo was since last time. Elmo is a big monster now, he said happily. Rhonda checked Elmo's eyes next. Then she wrapped a cushion around Elmo's arm to test his blood pressure. He watched it puff up and down. Just like a balloon, Elmo giggled. After that, Dr. Diane came in. She asked Elmo about his pet fish, Dorothy, while she washed her hands. Maybe Dorothy needs a checkup too, Elmo said. Is there a doctor for fish? Animal doctors are called veterinarians, said Dr. Diane, but fish don't need checkups like we do. Elmo thought about that. It would be hard to test Dorothy's ears and eyes. They're so tiny. And I would need a scuba suit to give her a checkup, Dr. Diane said with a grin. That made Elmo laugh. Dr. Diane had a few more tests to give Elmo. She checked his reflexes first. The doctor tap, tap, tapped softly under Elmo's knee until his furry red legs suddenly jumped. Ha ha! That feels so funny, Elmo giggled. Then she took his temperature with a thermometer. Not too hot and not too cold, the doctor said with a smile. Elmo is just right. The doctor checked Elmo's ears with a little light, then his throat. Open wide, Elmo, she said. Elmo went, ah. Next, Dr. Diane asked him to lie down so she could feel his tummy for any aches. It tickled a little. Elmo tried hard not to giggle until Dr. Diane was through. Dr. Diane checked Elmo's back and then said, Time to listen to your breathing and your heart, Elmo. Yay! Elmo was wondering what a heart sounds like, Elmo exclaimed. Dr. Diane listened with her stethoscope as Elmo took deep breaths. Then she moved it around to hear Elmo's heart. This is what I hear, she said. Thump, 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 thump. Elmo's heart sounds like a drum, said Elmo. That's right. Your heart sounds very strong, said Dr. Diane. Run and play every day and it will get even stronger. Elmo nodded happily. He could do that. Finally, Dr. Diane asked Elmo some questions. Do you wear a bike helmet to stay healthy and safe? Do you ride in a car seat? Do you make sure a grown-up is watching when you go swimming or cross the street? Elmo answered yes to every one. And do you get plenty of rest? The doctor asked Elmo. He nodded. Elmo does, and Elmo will make sure Mummy does too. Elmo's mummy laughed at that. Thank you, Elmo, she said. Sometimes we need a shot during a checkup. The medicine keeps us safe from things that make us sick, Dr. Diane said. She looked into a folder with Elmo's name on it. I see that you need one of those today, Elmo. Elmo remembered getting a shot one time. He pointed to his arm. It went right here, Elmo told Nurse Rhonda. It felt like a little pinch, that's all. Elmo's mummy smiled proudly at Elmo while he got his shot. Dr. Diane is good at giving shots, she said, but you were a very brave monster anyway, Elmo. That made Elmo feel good. Then Elmo remembered something else. Hey, Elmo got a sticker last time. Dr. Diane laughed. You may have a special one today too. Well, Elmo, that's it, said Dr. Diane. We're done with your checkup. Elmo waved goodbye happily. He liked knowing he was strong and healthy. Thanks, Dr. Diane, he said. Elmo was feeling okay before his checkup, but now Elmo feels even better.